Hi guys, hope you're all well. Welcome to another, should I say, MCFC review on the channel, where full time it has just finished Everton 0, Manchester City 2 in the FA Cup quarter final. We are through to the semi-finals, the last four of the FA Cup, with goals from Kevin De Bruyne bagging the second goal and the first goal coming from Ilkay Gundogan. So all in all, we're through to the next round. Good win, but I must say the match was very flat and boring until we got our first goal, which came in the 84th minute. It was a very boring game till then, very flat from both teams. I thought, with very little chances. I think Everton set out to frustrate us. They did for 84 minutes, but once we got that first goal, we took control of the game and got two late goals to go through to the FA Cup semi-finals, and you can't go wrong. But I will talk about my thoughts after the match, about the match after. I will go into the lineups, the match stats, and what happened in the game now. So I'm going to go through Manchester City's team first. It was a 4-3-3 formation, referring back to a leading, a starting main striker. So we had Zach Steffen in goal, who was the cup goalkeeper. Ola Zinchenko left back, centre back partnership with Aymeric Laporte and Ruben Diaz. John Stones was on the bench for this game, as I expected. Kyle Walker at right back. A midfield three of Ilkay Gundogan, Fernandinho, who was brilliant, and Bernardo Silva. The front three of Raheem Sterling on the left, which looked like, according to my to the lineup I've got here, Phil Foden on the right. Even though I do think that's wrong because Phil Foden looked like he was playing on the left to me all match. But that's what the lineup says. And Gabriel Jesus up top. And a very, very strong bench, which included John Stones, Aguero, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Ferran Torres, Benjamin Mendy, Riyad Mahrez, Cancelo and Edison. Unbelievable bench. For Everton, they had the young Regina in goal. He had a decent game. Coleman right back, Holgate, a back five, should I say. Holgate, Mina, Godfrey, Digne as the left wing back. Midfield three of Alan, Gomez and Sigurdsson. A front two of Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. On their bench, Michael Keane, Alex Iwobi. It was a very young bench. They had a lot of injuries by the looks of it. Tom Davies, on Cuckoo, Broadhend, John, Tyra, Onyango and Leban. Very young bench there. Match stats for the game. Of course, as I mentioned, we got 2 goals. 10 shots to Everton, 15 to Manchester City. Possession, Manchester City 75% possession, as you'd expect, dominating the possession. Everton having 25% of the possession. So the game kicks off very, very flat. What a boring first half. The only real chance I can actually think of was Gylfi Sigurdsson whipping in a corner. Yerry Mina jumping up to beat the Manchester City defence, but his header was cleared off the line by Ola Zinchenko. It was a very weak header. I think Zinchenko did what he had to do, really, standing on the post and getting rid of the ball. But what an awful first half. Very flat from both teams. I thought both teams, I have to say, through the whole of the match, very poor from both teams. Everton, that was the only real chance he had all match. Ancelotti said he had a plan before the game, and I don't know exactly what that plan was to frustrate us, which is worked for 84 minutes till we got our first goal. They did set out to frustrate us, and whenever we got the ball, they were straight at us, closing us down. They defended very high with a high line. They were just they tried to frustrate us all match. I think what Everton wanted was to go to extra time and maybe get a win on penalties, but that wasn't to be because in the end they couldn't hold out and our attacking quality got us the win. So yeah, that was the end of the first half. Very poor. Second half begins. First time chance in the second half. Main chance I could think of was I'm trying to think now. Fernandinho made a good run down the left, puts the ball in the centre. Raheem Sterling gets on the end of it. Regina, the young goalkeeper who had a good game for them, made a few decent saves. Gets down one-handed, puts the ball behind for a corner. That was a very good save. Had to be said. I'm trying to think any other chances that I might have missed, which I'm trying to remember of. I can't really think of any. Everton didn't really threaten us second half. We defended well and didn't really threaten us, as I say. I'm just trying to think if I've missed any other chances before that chance there. I'll have a look now. Yeah, Phil Foden was the shot wide as well. It was a good effort, but it was the ball was put wide. But the big chance comes after that. With a game with very few limited big chances, the big moment comes in the match. So Aymeric Laporte is up forward. I don't know why he was up that forward. Kevin De Bruyne, obviously we make the changes, and we bring on, in the 60th minute, we bring on Riyad Mahrez with much needed creativity. We take off Raheem Sterling, who were, again, very, very quiet, I must say, apart from the chance he had. And we took off Bernardo for Mahrez, but Sterling did come off not long later. And Mahrez, that creativity, he came on the 60th minute and straight away his creativity made the difference. He's a very good forward-thinking player. His creativity and his footwork on the ball is magnificent. And, so De Bruyne, he does come on not long after. He comes on for Sterling, yeah. Sterling came off for him. De Bruyne, straight away, he makes a difference when he comes as well. Runs with the ball at his feet, kind of dummies it for Laporte, who cannons the ball off the crossbar, who's there to put in the rebound with his head and get his 16th goal of the season, and now our top scorer. Ilkay Gundogan, what a fantastic season he's having. He was there, right place, right time. He couldn't miss. It's an open goal. Laporte shot cannons off the crossbar. Keeper could have no chance. And Gundogan's there to tap it in. And 1-0, happy days. Straight away, we make two positive substitutions, two forward-thinking attacking players in Mahrez and De Bruyne. They both make a difference with him coming on. De Bruyne came on a bit late. He came on 75th minute, but straight away, huge difference when you bring on two creative attacking players like that and we get the goal. And I knew it would happen. I knew when we made them two changes, we'd see a bit more attacking threat because it was very still. Till then, we didn't have the attacking quality. Straight away, Foden was good, but them two made the difference for me, and straight away we got our goal. And not long after that, the second goal does come. Everton plays more than over nothing. Mahrez sticks a foot high, but he gets the ball totally fine with Yerry Mina, and nothing wrong with it. Everton players overreacting about the goal, claiming he did raise a high foot, but he got nowhere near the man. He got the ball. Rodri with a lovely pass to De Bruyne. De Bruyne, on his left foot, smashes it past Virginia into the net. A very good finish on his very good, which is his weak, but very good left foot. But just 2-0 up, and that goal does come in the 90th minute, right at the end, and it's game, set and match, and we're through to the FA Cup semi-final. Everton players were bored about it, but you look at the replay, Mahrez done nothing wrong in the build-up to the goal. I think they were just frustrated at losing the game, but disappointing from Everton tonight. Obviously, they set out to frustrate us, which they did for 84 minutes, like I said. They did defend well, yeah. The young keeper played well for them, but attacking-wise, they done nothing. Ancelotti, you were saying before the match, he thought he had a plan to beat us. Well, that plan didn't work because we weren't really, apart from the chance he had first half, which was head, they didn't do anything all match. And very poor game of football, I have to say. I didn't even think we were that good tonight. We got the job done. We made the two positive changes, got our 2 goals, won the game. I must say it was a poor game of football, but we're through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. I mean, you can't go wrong. Right before the international break as well, we get a big win. The quadruple dreams are alive. My man of the match tonight, I'm going to run through the team now. Fernandinho, BT actually give it to him, he's magnificent, but Gundogan for me, phenomenal again. He's been absolutely brilliant this season. Got to be within the running of winning player of the season. Foden had a good game, very forward thinking. Sterling, quiet I have to say. He has been for a while now, unfortunately. Hope the performances are much better from him after the national break. Jesus had a quiet match. Normally does well against Everton. The back four were very content all match, as was the keeper. Stefan didn't have a lot to do, but all in all, a good win. We're in the FA Cup semi-finals. I mean, I'm trying to think if I've missed anything that I've said. I haven't really. I've gone through the match. My thoughts on the game. Poor game, poor flat game until the 84th minute, but we got our 2 goals and got the win, and I'm very happy about that. Performance could be much better. Guardiola didn't look too happy at the end. I think he was unhappy with the performance. I was nearly asleep before the 84th minute watching it, but it's a good win all in all, and win the FA Cup semi-final, so I'm very happy about that. As I said, the performance could have been better, but I'm very happy with the win. And 2 well-taken goals as well, especially from Kevin De Bruyne's goal, but good win in the semi-finals now. There's a national break coming up next week, so we have a week off. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I believe we're playing Leicester City away, so I will be back with a preview for that match. I will be back with a video for that match. Enjoying the national break, you guys. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'd rather see City play, but it is what it is. Stay safe in the lockdown in the country, which is still continuing as the lockdown continues. Stay safe. I'll be back with a Leicester preview, as I say. Take care of yourselves. We're in the FA Cup semi-finals. Very, very good. Up the fucking Blues. Come on, let's win the FA Cup. Let's win the quadruple. Up the fucking Blues. Take care. Enjoy your weekends. See you later.